Part 31. The hunt of the Abyssborn. The night over the Pride Lands was unlike any night before. The stars flickered weakly, as if smothered by an unseen force, and a cold breeze swept across the plains, one that carried no scent, no warmth, only silence. Amani stood atop Pride Rock, the two fragments of the crown of shadows resting before him. Their combined glow pulsed faintly, resonating like a heartbeat. But beneath that hum, Amani felt something else, something watching. Kara joined him quietly, her fur brushed by the ghostly wind. "You sense it too," she whispered. Amani nodded. Kivali was right. The darkness is done sending guardians. He exhaled. Now it sends hunters. Below them, Kovu, Ziri and the others prepared supplies for their next journey. Rafiki traced symbols on the ground with his staff, muttering warnings Amani wished he didn't understand. But then the sky quivered. A deep tremor rolled through the earth, so powerful that dust burst from cracks in the stone. Amani braced himself. Pride Rock groaned beneath them. Ziri shouted from below, "Amani, something is coming." The arrival of the Abyssborn, a shadow fell across the land. Not cast by a cloud, not by any creature known to the circle. This shadow crawled. It slithered across the ground like spilled ink, swallowing grass, stone, and light itself. And then, from the horizon, shapes began to rise from the darkness. At first, then expanding, forming monstrous silhouettes. Kivali materialized with a jolt of urgency. "Those are not Shade Kings, they are Abyssborn." Kovu stiffened. "What are Abyssborn?" Kivali's gaze darkened. "The personal hunters of the Primordial Darkness. Born not from shadow, but from the absence of all creation." As the Abyssborn approached, their shapes solidified lion-like, but twisted for glowing eyes, limbs that bent wrong, mouths that split too wide, bodies dripping with darkness like tar. The ground froze under their steps. Amani swallowed. "We're not ready to fight all of them." Kivali shook his head. "You are not meant to fight them. You are meant to escape them." A deafening roar erupted from the lead Abyssborn, splitting the air. It was not a roar of anger, it was a signal. And in an instant, the hunt begins. The Abyssborn launched forward, impossible fast, tearing across the plains like living storms. "Move!" Amani shouted. The Pridelanders scattered. Kovu and Zuri led the lionesses away from the oncoming darkness, while Kara leaped beside Amani, ready to defend him with her life. The first Abyssborn lunged at Amani, its claws dragging streaks of void through the air. Amani barely dodged, the strike carving into the stone behind him and leaving a patch of nothingness and empty void, where matter simply vanished. Kara's struck the creature's flank with a mighty swipe. Her claws passed through nothing. The creature simply reshaped around the blow. Kara's eyes widened. "You can't even touch them!" Kivali shouted. "Their bodies are made of unshaped darkness. Only Amani's light can harm them." "Amani!" Kovu yelled, engaging another Abyssborn. "Get out of here! We'll cover you!" "No!" Amani roared back. "I'm not leaving you!" The second Abyssborn snapped its jaws towards Ziri, who rolled away just in time. The ground where she had stood disappeared into a black crater. Ziri gasped. That thing just erased it. The creatures were not killing, they were consuming reality. The escape to the Sky Pass. Kivali flew close to Amani. Your next fragment lies beyond the Sky Pass. But you cannot outrun these creatures on land. You must lead them away.